All right. Another Jubilee. Seniors versus children. Let's see who has the more enlightened perspective. Senior citizens versus some little toddlers, you know. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to JB and the Fam official plug channel.
Had to change it up, I had to show them I was with it. I'm a youngin', not them changing. I'm just thankful that I did it. They done locked me in the cell and tried to hold me from the riches, yeah. Tried to hold me from the riches. See my time to go, see my time to fly. Yeah, they call me youngin', I just wonder why. Bitches wanna fuck and I just wonder why. See my time be coming.
All right, man. Here we go. It's 19 minutes long. See what they're talking about.
But basically, you think you require money to be rich.
Well, you can't also.
And look at the opening conversation. The opening conversation.
But basically,
Here we go.
You
This
think
about to
you
be good.
require money to be rich.
Well, you can't also be rich in love. Feel
Oh,
like I'm
wow.
already rich in happiness
Good.
because I have I have nice friends, I have a nice family, and I have a pretty nice life. I'm actually pretty spoiled.
Don't tell your mother and father. Right?
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay. That was an interesting start. Middle ground. 90 years old versus 90.
I am afraid of death.
Ooh.
Those who agree, please step forward.
Look at this. Wow. Look at that perspective.
Okay, I want to sit in the middle. I'm in the middle.
Look at that perspective.
Like, I feel like life is really short and you have so much to achieve in that period. And in that short period, you need to show the world your purpose. Yeah.
He said, this is awesome. Wow, I love to be on one of these. Okay, now, that is a programmed way of articulating yourself. Life is short. No. It's the time versus reality perspective that everybody has that gets passed down. So if you view your time as short, like my life has always been, time goes by when you're having fun. I'm always laughing. I'm always having fun. Even when it's something not enjoyable, I'm still figuring out a way to learn from it. And me learning, studying anything that I'm interested in, it goes by quick. But I don't view my time fast. I don't appropriate my time fastly. So life is short? No, it's not. No, it's not. And that's probably, maybe, what these 90-year-olds might say. Well, you guys have so much life to live. You know, life is really not short. It's really longer than you think, but you know, who knows? But
It's like, I actually had a closeness experience not that long ago, and that was scary, so I'm going to say it is even scarier to actually have it happen.
Well,
see, you see what fear does, what that fear-mongering tactics do to kids, us. You have to unwind all of that.
that's probably gonna be scary for me because I'm a crybaby. I can barely handle heights. If you wanted me to be on a roller coaster, I will be crying even before it started.
Yeah, but like, the thing is that if you don't take risks, how will your life journey be rewarding? Like,
Oh my
if
goodness.
you guys are afraid of heights, what if you try to overcome it? And what if that makes your life more memorable?
I tried to, but I kind of did enjoy it, but at the same time,
Great
I
question.
felt like I'm about to die.
The thrill of it.
Now, can I have the disagreeer step forward?
Come on, guys.
Hello, disagreeers.
Death is part of living. It happens to everybody, to some people sooner than others. But the important thing is to try and live your life how you think you want to live it.
I don't know how.
It's not an easy thing. When you lose someone you love, you learn to live without them. And hopefully you gain something from your relationship with those people.
I agree with you. It just, and I honestly thought that I was ready for death until if I'm like bleeding, I'm already like scared and crying, and I'm already thinking that I'm dying if I'm already bleeding.
But death is just a part of life. I equate death sometimes with a tree. What is happening to the trees now with their leaves?
They're falling.
They're falling, that's right. They're getting ready for new leaves to come in the springtime. And it's just a natural part of life.
Yes. Okay.
Now that I'm getting to my twilight years, I am wondering what is going to happen after I pass away. And that is the thing that I think about more than anything else. I'm not a believer of God, and I always just wonder what is the purpose of being born and what is going to be the hereafter. That is something, of course, no one will be able to give you an answer on that. But I do believe in reincarnation.
All right.
I feel that I'm going
Yeah.
back to Earth as maybe a newborn or maybe as an animal or
For
something
sure. That's right.
like that.
Okay. I don't want to go too deep, but this is great because, oh boy, I love this shit. Okay, so people say life after death. What is life after death? A lot of people don't even live their lives. The saying, live your life to the fullest, most people don't even know how to appropriate that saying, right? So saying that there's life after death, what is that saying about this life that we're living, that you're watching me right now off of? What is this? What is that? So if you're scared of death, most people are scared of life. Going back to what the little boy said. How would you know if you never take the risk? How would you know if you never took the risk? You wouldn't. The purpose of this life is only and solely only on getting you ready for the real life. And that is what they call life after death. Because it is not in a confine, in a construct. And that is just universal. That's not religion. That's not. So what he's saying about reincarnation, I felt. Because I felt like he meant that. But it's levels, dog. Life, just think about it. Leave this in your brain right now. Let me drop this seed in your brain. What is life after death if you don't know what life is? What is life after death if you don't know how to live?
In our religion, we have something called karma. So it's your good deeds come back to you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
your bad deeds
Oh, yeah.
in the afterlife come back to affect you. And that's why I feel like
So
the
articulate.
period you have from like being a child, growing up, just progressing through life, it's so important. But still, like, that thought lingers in the back of my mind. Is there something that
He's
will
Muslim?
come to affect me?
When you know,
Because he don't believe. I mean, he's 9. I'm not like coming for him, but nobody could tell you otherwise if you solely and with all of your heart believe. That's it. That's it. And your why, your reason why you believe, your cause. Nobody can tell you nothing. But if you know, if you think, it could get shaken up a little bit. You know, does that make sense?
my son-in-law's father died, and I flew back to Oklahoma City for his funeral. And I did not see one wet eye in that funeral service. Everybody was laughing, joking around, because that's the way that Paw lived. And I left there thinking, I don't want people crying over me. I want them to be happy for me
That's it.
and happy for themselves.
Yeah.
If you go to see, let's say,
Wow.
a gravestone,
Great
and
perspective.
there's a dash between 1900 and 1970. The most important thing is that dash,
What happened during that dash?
the time that you lived,
Okay.
and what you were able
I like
to
that.
accomplish,
I like that.
and what kind of a legacy did you leave to your
Right.
family
I
and
like
your
that.
heirs is very, very important.
And we're not just talking about the energy, because energy is important too. Energy lives on forever. But we're also talking, financially, because you could have all the laughs and all the glitz and glamour in the world, but if you're not leaving your family back with something they can inherit and build off of to continue the legacy, I mean, y'all see it on shirts, artists say it, it's on movies. Bro, memories die with people. Because guess what? With most people, not a lot of us, but with most people, when somebody dies, you may think about it for the first month, for the first couple weeks. After that, back to the regularly scheduled program.
To me.
I have been in love.
Okay.
Opposite this time. It's opposite this time. Unless you're counting family members.
Look at him. Look at him.
I suppose neither one of you are married.
No, it's love in a different way.
Love is it's such a interesting force. It brings people together. It separates people, but like still, yeah, of course, I have close ones, and I do dearly love
But
them.
love can also be that dagger in your
Yeah.
heart.
My God,
Yeah.
yeah, you're totally right.
Well, for me, yes, love can be hard.
God,
because
this
for
is
me,
so.
Loved ones, we usually fight more than I fight with a normal person.
Oh, wow.
But for me, that just shows that you really love them. Like, I love my family because they're really nice to me and they really care for me.
That's wonderful. But what if they did not treat you nicely?
Well, they're still my family. I still
And
gotta
you
love
still
them.
love them. That's right.
I am very fortunate. I've
That was
been
a good
married to this
question.
lovely woman for 63 years.
Oh my goodness.
So
63.
virtually a lifetime. We have 3 daughters.
Being together, married for 63 years. You want to talk about a plant? You want to talk about life? What? They have built a life with other lives a part of their life. Imagine that. Because that's a 63-year tree. And then they just said they have daughters, they have children on top of their lives as men and women. That's
7 grandchildren.
oh my
And
goodness.
3 great-grandchildren.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody asked me, how is it that you managed to be married for 63 years? And I answered, love is a different story. Love is a person who cares about you, you care about that person. If you're married a long time, you experience a lot of things. And some of them are very difficult, and a lot of them are really wonderful. So I always told our children, you have to make time for all the good times.
Huh.
I love my family, my parents.
Wait, stop. She just dropped a little bomb. You have to make time for the good times. Even if you may not view it as a good time, the overall image, the overall picture, it's gonna be a good time.
It's my pets and everything. But when people say like in love, I've like never had like a crush or anything. I've never had like a boyfriend or girlfriend. No, none of that. No. I feel glad that I'm not in love yet because I don't at all feel ready. I want to be those people who don't have a crush and nobody has a crush on them. Because that's weird. Like that makes me, that like probably makes people think that I'm cool and then it makes them have a crush on me and then they'll get crushed on.
I like how all these people thought, I mean, 3 of them, half of them are 9, but Nobody said about their purpose or like, you know, their vocation or their calling or their, you know, job, whatever. I know nobody said that.
I mean, then I'll have like.
Because you could definitely be in love with that.
Following me around. I'm like, ah.
And that's a relationship as well.
That in the future, the love that your family gives you is equal to that of a love that a partner would give you. Like, these guys definitely love each other so much. And I think the love of your guys' family
Bro,
plus
this
your
is
guys'
so
connection
beautiful.
with each other were the reasons you guys got through hard times together.
I mean, it could
He's so
be true
articulate.
that they love me as much as my family. Like, and like in 6 years from now, when I actually start dating or something,
100% of the future.
Things your family teaches you are really like gonna stay
Right in
with you
front of our
forever,
eyes. 100% of the
even though,
future right there.
A lover might not.
People are mostly good.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, they agree.
I think that
Some pretty
deep
good
within
optimists.
everybody, there is good inside them, except it's with some people, they haven't found themselves yet in life to be able to show their goodness.
I would like to think that everyone is good, but when I look at the news,
No.
for example,
Come on.
a family completely annihilated just a few days ago. Where was the goodness in that man who murdered these people?
So, addressing that, you guys have all probably faced bullying, right?
Oh, yes.
So, the person who
This is so
bullies
awesome.
another person, they have something that's affecting them, whether it be like their personal issues, issues with their family, and that kind of, in the future, makes them resort to means that aren't good. And sometimes it's not their fault. It could be of their mental health issues. It could be because of the background, like if they've been abused when they were young. Just because you do bad things in the future, you annihilate, you commit crimes, I don't think that means that you're a bad person. I just think that means
Oh, wow.
you're not showing the good side of you. You're showing the bad side.
A lot of it could be a mental illness, too. And there are a lot of people who have
That was an
mental
interesting
illness,
perspective.
and therefore can't show their good side.
There are a lot of good people, and you may be right. Maybe everybody has the ability to be good, but some people don't exercise it. And
I
again,
believe that. I believe that as
there
well.
are
I
people
agree.
who-
I agree.
I think somebody kills someone, of course they're sick. That's got to be something mentally wrong that you're going to kill somebody. 45 years ago, we were followed home, and when we got home, we were held up with a gun, and he said he was going to kill me. So he took my ring and took my husband's car keys, and right now, it's worse. The children are not safe. Our children are our future. If
Yep.
they're not safe, who is? And it's not getting better. They're not, it's happening more and more. It's horrible. So no, I don't think it's safe now.
Don't give them a phone before the age of 10.
Well, for me, I kind of disagree.
Or none.
Because, yes, there is good in people, but people can be very bad, and whether we like it or not. Because for me, I do have a bad side. It might be just because I get like angry really easily, but I can think mean thoughts too, but I try not to say it. I get mad easily, whether you believe it or not.
Wow.
I will literally scream at you. One time when my friend was called a brat, I was about to go full crazy on that person, but
Whoa.
instead I tried to be nice. But I couldn't help it. I was like,
Oh my goodness.
I do think
Was she at a
there's
tick?
mostly
Oh,
good people
Lord.
in the world. Actually,
What is her
everybody
mother
loves
doing?
Good, but the bad people just want to show their
Oh,
bad
my
side.
goodness.
So then they're just the bad people that we think about when we think bad people, because they did things they weren't supposed to, and they did it because they wanted to.
I was always taught to the golden rule.
Treat
others the way
you
would.
want to be treated.
That's right. I would like to be treated kindly. And I would hope that people are teaching their children that.
I would love to be rich.
Ah.
Well, for me, I'd love to be rich because let's say I have like $1 million. I can invest in stocks first, and then I can like start like a business, and then I can make like more money, and then the more money that I get, I can also help other people. Like I can help poor people, I can donate to charities, and I can also help out myself and other people.
But basically, you think you require money to be rich.
Well, you can also be rich in love,
But you can be rich in other things in what you have.
like a great personality too.
Yes, I think I am rich because I'm blessed with a wonderful family.
I think that a lot of times what happens, people think of accumulating wealth, which is a sign of
Financially.
happiness.
Right.
And happiness to me is, there's one word, it's contentment. If you are content with your life and what you're doing, I think you're then very, very happy and very, very rich.
I feel like I'm
Let's think about that for a second. Let that marinate in the soil. Everyone's about being rich. Contentment. Let's look up what content means one more time. I know the definition, but let me. Content definition. Content is in a state of peaceful happiness. So content is literally in the word. That's the adjective. A verb is content, to satisfy somebody. The noun is a state of satisfaction. So I am satisfied. So people will say, and I've even said it before, I'm not satisfied, or don't be satisfied. And satisfy means meet the expectation, needs, or desires of someone. Fulfill or provide with adequate information or proof. So they're convinced by something. Okay. Yeah, by definition, it's with these words, man. With these words, it is a little tricky, you know, because having expectations doesn't lead you to success. It doesn't. For anybody. You know? Now, I know some people will say that, you know, expectations is good for me to have something to thrive for. But really and truthfully, expectations be the killer. Because with all grand expectations leads to grand disappointment. So I like that. Content. Okay. And by definition, I mean, yeah.
I'm already rich in happiness because I have nice friends, and I have a nice family, and I have a pretty nice life. I'm actually pretty spoiled. Well, actually.
But don't tell your mother and father.
She got a little asthma down there? A little asthma?
Where are you going,
I'm
Jack?
going to help Gwen. All right, well, I was going to, all right, that's all right.
Thank you. You are truly a gentleman. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to steal it.
You're going to try.
Jack love him some chocolate. I said you better call Tyrone. Call him. Jackson love him some yay. Yay. You best to believe it. I'ma try. You gonna try?
Okay, well, I think it would be cool to be rich, but when I think of rich, I think of kind of selfish.
Yo, what up,
people with
Craig?
golden cars,
What's up with you,
mansions,
boy?
show off. When I think of rich people, I think of kind of mean people.
Not all rich people are mean. I mean, I know that's not what you meant, but I know that you only think about the mean rich people, but not everybody that is rich is mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, most
That's
of
true.
them are, like, show off because they're like, I have so much more money than you. I have a mansion, I'm a millionaire. No, I don't like mean people, so that is not really what I like.
One of my
Not
favorite
all like
authors,
that, but-
he said, "It is with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eyes."
Oh my goodness.
I think money is materialistic, and as you said,
I would
materialistic
love to have a
things in my life
conversation with
don't
Buddy
matter
right
to me.
here.
It's more of trust, your friends, your support system, your family, things that matter to you, things that can only be seen with the heart, not with your eyes.
I like that, and I agree with you.
Seen with the heart,
Life
soul. Yep.
is difficult.
Life is difficult.
Oh, yes, it is.
Ah, he said, oh, yes, it is.
Yes, life is difficult.
Thank you.
Oh, they all agree.
Chivalry is not dead. He's very chivalrous.
Life is hard. Like, as a kid, have very bad anxiety, which does not help with how hard life is. There
Anxiety.
is smooth sailing, and then something bad just strikes up at you, and you aren't ready, and then it all happens all over again. And it is very, very
Wait,
hard.
hey, y'all, if y'all can hear me, type 1 real fast. Type 1 if y'all can hear me, y'all.
Just like winter, spring, summer, and fall. You have to really be
Something just messed
strong
up.
to go through those rough seasons. But yeah, life can be tough. It can be tough. Yeah.
I also
Okay.
think that your lives were kind of harder than ours now because, like, for research,
Are you on a
instead of,
phone,
like,
Craig,
reading
or a
a book
computer?
and looking for the right specific page, we could do that, but we can also just like internet, and then we can find exactly what we're looking for.
Right.
Also, the rights that we have. Back then, if I'm correct, like around the 1930s to the 1940s, life was hard because a segregation of discrimination that I'm different from them.
How do you react to such bullies?
You can't stress on these small things, these small nuances. Instead of reacting to what they're saying, I ignore it, and usually that turns out to be the best solution.
Well, life happens,
Well, that's right.
and you have to deal with it. You can't say, why did that happen to me? Why not? I mean, why not you? What's so different that it shouldn't happen to you? You can't feel sorry for yourself when something happens.
That's right.
You have to help yourself. And it's how you deal with the difficult time that's important. Because you have to go forward, not backward.
That's right.
I just wanted to say quickly that you guys were all really wise. You guys have had ups and downs. You guys have had hardships. And
I like this dude,
I
man.
was so fortunate to talk to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not worried about the future because you are the future.
That's right.
I would encourage you all to
Talk to other.
interview your
Yup.
elders.
That's it.
Because you don't want to miss out on anything, any facts about your family.
For me, my parting words is that I hope you all have a good day now. Oh, like not even just a good day, a good life.
Thank you.
Thank
And we
you.
hope you do too, and we hope your life is wonderful life full of interest.
Interest. That's right. What a great perspective. Beautiful. Yes. Awesome. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.